Have you ever felt like you are investing everything into a relationship, but you are not actually getting any real returns? You are giving time, energy, money, loyalty, and effort, but something feels off. You can't quite put your finger on it, but your gut is telling you that this woman is not really, truly, deeply into you. Today, we are going to break down the psychology of the user. Forget the vague advice like she's just not that into you. We are looking at the science. We are going to identify 7 specific behavioral signs that prove a woman is using you for what you provide, not for who you are. If you listen to this until the end, you will never look at a relationship the same way again. Let's get into it. Sign 1, the emergency contact. The first sign is what I call the emergency contact. Here's the science. Genuine affection wants to share good times. A user wants to share bad times. She treats you like a fire extinguisher. You are only valuable when there is a fire. Notice when she calls you. Is it only when she is stressed about work? When her car breaks down? When she has a fight with her family? When she is feeling lonely or sad? You are the fixer. The moment the crisis is over, she goes back to being distant, cold, or unavailable. Now think about this. If you look back at your conversations, are they mostly about her problems? Does she ever ask how your day was? Or does she just dump her stress on you and hang up? If she only needs you in crisis mode, you are not the boyfriend. You are the therapist she does not pay for. And the moment she feels better, she disappears until the next emergency. The second sign is the future faker. This is a classic. She talks about the future constantly, but she never commits to the present. She will say things like, "One day we should go to Paris together," but she won't commit to dinner this Friday. She will say, "You are the kind of man I want to marry," but she won't introduce you to her friends or family. This is a psychological trap called future pacing. She uses future promises to keep you hooked so you keep providing in the present. She is selling you a dream so you do not wake up to the reality that she is not choosing you right now. Here's the test. When you try to pin down specific plans for next week, does she get vague? Does she change the subject? Does she say, "Let's see," or "I'll let you know"? If all her love exists in the future, it is because she does not want to give it to you in the present. She is stringing you along with tomorrow so she can use you today. The third sign is the wallet watcher. We have to address this because it is the elephant in the room, money. Now, I am not saying a woman cannot appreciate a man who provides. That is natural, but there is a huge difference between appreciation and expectation. The science here is transactional affection. Notice her mood. Is her affection proportional to the amount you are spending? If you take her to a fancy dinner, she is all smiles, all kisses, all sweetness. But if you suggest a simple pizza and a movie at home, does she suddenly get a headache? Does she become distant or irritated? Here's the test. Does she ever offer to pay even the gesture? Does she genuinely thank you? Or does she act like she expects it? Be honest with yourself. If you lost your job tomorrow, would she be there holding your hand, or would she be gone? If your wallet is her favorite thing about you, then you are not a man to her. You are an ATM machine with legs. The fourth sign is the ghost in the sheets. This one is tough, but we have to talk about it. Physical intimacy. Sex is often used as a tool by a user. It is not about connection, it is about control or reward. If a woman is genuinely into you, she wants you, all of you, not just your resources. But if she is using you, she uses sex to get what she wants. Notice the pattern. Does she use physical affection as a reward for doing something for her? Does she say things like, "If you do this for me, maybe later"? That is not intimacy. That is a transaction. Here is the test. Does she ever initiate, or is it always you? And when it happens, does it feel passionate and connected? Or does it feel like she is just going through the motions to keep you quiet? If she treats physical intimacy like currency, she's spending it to get you to do her bidding. She is not making love to you. She is paying you. The fifth sign is the social media shadow. This is the secret keeper. If a woman is using you, she wants to keep her options open. She does not want the world to know she is with you because that would ruin her market value to other men. She will post a picture of the fancy dinner you bought her, but she will crop you out of the frame. She will post a picture of the flowers you gave her, but she will not mention your name. She will post herself looking beautiful, but you are nowhere to be found on her page. She keeps you in the shadows. Here's the test. Have you met her friends? Have you met her family? Are you on her Instagram? Are you on her Facebook? Is there any public evidence that you exist in her life? If she is keeping you a secret, she is keeping her options open. You are a placeholder until someone better or more impressive comes along. A woman who truly loves you wants to show you off. A user wants to hide you. The sixth sign is the emotional vacuum. Let us look at the signs of empathy. When a woman loves you, she feels your pain. She feels your stress. She wants to comfort you. She cares about your emotional well-being. A user is selfish. She is an emotional vacuum. She takes your emotional support, but she gives nothing back. When you try to vent about your day, or share your fears, or open up about your struggles, she gets bored. She changes the subject, or worse, she tells you to man up and stop being weak. Here's the test. When you are sad, does she hold you, or does she get annoyed? Does she ask about your dreams and goals, or does she only talk about hers? A user views you as a support system for her life, not as a partner with a life of your own. You are just a supporting actor in her movie. Your feelings do not matter to her because she is the only star of the show. The seventh and final sign is the conditional lover. This is the killer. The ultimate science of use is conditional respect. She only treats you well when you are doing exactly what she wants. The moment you stand up for yourself, set a boundary, or simply say no, her entire attitude flips. She gives you the silent treatment. She becomes cold. She manipulates you. She makes you feel guilty for having your own needs. This proves that her affection is not based on who you are. It is based on your compliance. She does not respect you as a man. She respects what you do for her. The moment you stop being useful, she stops being loving. Here's the test. Can you tell her no without a fight? Can you disagree with her without her threatening to leave or making you feel like a villain? If you have to walk on eggshells to keep her happy, you are not in a relationship. You are in a hostage situation. Brothers, listen to me carefully. If you recognize any of these signs, it is not your fault. These women are masters of psychology. They know exactly how to string you along, how to keep you hopeful, how to make you feel like you are the problem. But now, you have the science, you have the truth. You deserve someone who chooses you for you. Not for your wallet, not for your time, not for your resources, not for your compliance, but for your soul, for your character, for who you truly are. If this message made sense to you, leave a comment below, share your story, tell me which sign hit home for you. I guarantee you, if you are honest with yourself, you will say, that was exactly my situation. And here's the most important part. If this video opened your eyes, share it with a brother who needs to hear it. Because from now on, we are going to make sure you never get used again. Stay strong, stay aware, and always choose yourself first. See you in the next one.